にちは。バックダッシュへようこそ。私はあんたの放送とアレックスです。ご視聴数ありがとうございました。Anyway.
No one else knew about this bit, so you're going in blind.
No one else knew about this bit.
You want to do that in English, pal?
Okay, hello. Welcome to the Backdash. I will be your host today. I am Alex. Thank you all for listening so much. That's a direct translation, by the way. And we are a nice little week in review entertainment podcast, in case you did not know. Now you know. And we are going to be going around and introducing our lovely other members. So let's do this round table. To my right, would you like to introduce yourself? Shut up. No one's there.
Alright, which one of us is it?
Quinn, you're to my fucking right.
I am Quentin. I am the best forklift driver on the podcast, not only in real life, but also in Shenmue.
Ooh, that's a bold claim. I'll fucking see you in Shenmue. I'll see you in Shenmue, baby. I believe it, though. That's some good shit. And here we are to my right somehow. You two are actually merged together in my vision.
Sitting on each other's laps.
Yes, it's. I don't know how the audio is working out, but it is.
And I do mean that literally, each other's laps. Both of. I'm not sure how it works either, but it's happening.
Some
wrapped up
shit.
like a pretzel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tim. I'm your favorite Let's Player, right next to Markiplier.
It's true.
Except I've never recorded a Let's Play.
They see you on their feeds and they're like, man, it's crazy how he got the channel name Tim, but he sure did it.
Who do you think had?
I don't know.
YouTube channel name that?
I think that the only if so, it's definitely inactive, and it was made by some 40-something-year-old guy who only uses it to watch tutorial videos on how to fix certain brand lawnmowers. But enough of bagging on Tim, the YouTube channel. Let's.
There's two.
Is there?
One of them's lowercase and has almost 10,000 subs. Let's see what he's uploaded.
Yeah, let's see.
He exclusively uploads Hell's Kitchen highlights.
Fucking.
That sounds like a good
that's
channel,
actually. That sounds like what you would do with a YouTube channel. You sure that isn't just you?
And then there's this guy who has 2.3 million subs, and I'm pretty sure he's I think he speaks French or Spanish.
Nice.
A romance language.
Yeah,
Truly,
it's a romance language for sure.
What a god. Lord among men.
He has a Mafia City video as his channel highlight, so we're gonna get off of that real quick.
We're gonna have to
it's a parody.
Level 31 boss.
Level 30 Tim.
Oof, no.
Oof. Big oof. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in today. What is going to be on the docket? A lot happened this week, honestly, and not I would say not crazy in terms of news, but in terms of hands-on and just things that people could have touched. Because the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo came out, and boy oh boy, is that a good fucking video game! Holy shit! I think I may be the only one here who's played it. I know I've egged Tim to play it a little bit, and Quinn, I don't think you have the possibility to, since it won't be coming to big ol' Switchy.
I saw something on Steam, but I didn't download it.
Yeah, it is on Steam as well. But so the whole crux of the demo is that it is 30 minutes, and you get to play through basically one little small section of the game. It's phenomenal. It's stupendous. It's fantastic. It's Resident Evil 4, but Resident Evil 2 definitely going to be a game to keep an eye out.
The gore has been censored in Japan.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Which is odd, considering it's a Japanese game originally. But
Japan has that weird thing about just because it's the same with fucking a lot of censorship stuff. Like JoJo, I almost couldn't watch part 3 because I was I really wish I could see Jotaro fucking smoking, but
a whole pack of cigarettes at once.
We're gonna get fucking black space on his face instead. Yeah, Japan has very weird censorship deals in terms of its media, but manga nobody gives a shit about manga. But so Resident Evil being what it is in the States, they definitely are just gonna let that shit rock. Which is fucking great because it is a gore fest, and so much so that I've seen like a specific, I think, like 6-second video of a guy shooting a zombie with a shotgun like directly into the chest, and the dude collapses, the zombie collapses, and then the top half of the zombie just keeps going and leaves the other part behind, like separating the spine and like where the shotgun blasted and all that meat. And it's like, good lord, this game is a fucking spectacle. But yeah, definitely keep an eye out. One to look for. But kind of weird. I don't know how the timing is for like I don't know how I feel about timed demos. Like, and I don't mean in the sense that like this demo is up for a limited amount of time. I mean for the sense that we are literally timing you to fucking play this thing in your own home. Like, I'm not sitting at fucking E3. There's no line behind me, you know? Like, let me play the small section.
Yeah, if you could just like, yeah, just do what like demos used to do and limit how far you can progress.
Yeah, exactly. And,
like,
but that's
release the full game and then just be like, oh, but you can only play for 30 minutes. Yeah,
that's the big kicker though, is that they still do that. I reached the point in the demo where it was it's the end. Like, you talk to a certain character and the demo ends regardless of if you played 30 minutes, and it showed me in my time. It's like, you beat the demo in 22 minutes. And it's like
goof.
Yeah, it's goof. And then but I was able to replay it and everything. Not replay it, but I was able to start again from the beginning. And I'm like, okay, cool, it's time to do some speedrun shit. Like, I got this. Mega Man 2, baby. And when I skipped the cutscenes, here's the real kicker. If you skip the cutscenes, the cutscene time is still calculated in.
No way.
Yes, 100%. Because I had like 7 minutes, right? And I blasted through the first section in at least like 2 to 3. But once I skipped the last cutscenes where it's like a really long one that introduces you to your basically partner character for the demo, I was like, okay, hold button to skip. And then once that skip was done, the screen came back up with, you have reached the maximum amount of time for the demo. And I'm like, no fucking way. So, yeah, apparently if you even try to skip cutscenes in the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo, it will still count towards your allotted playtime. So if I wanted to play through it again, because I didn't get to explore everything, because I was worried about time the entire time, you would just have to do another account, which is like such a weird, shitty way of doing it. So I don't know if I agree with the 30-minute demo, but hey, guess what? It's a real fucking Capcom move to pull, you know? Just kind of fucking goofy. Yeah, still though, Resident Evil 2, keep it out, keep it on the radar. That game's looking to be something fucking special. But I just wanted to bring that one up because it was a hands-on experience.
I'm a little light on topics this week, so
hey, that's fine, man. Like I said, in terms of news, kind of been a little on and off, but we got a lot of things that people could have played or seen. And
it's been a short week for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
We do have some Switch news, I'm all about that.
All about that Switch news.
1-2 Switch 2?
1-2 Switch 2?
Switch 2? 1-2 Switch 2? 1-2 Switch 3? No, there's actually Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a Switch port.
That did
adds yeah, it's going to add like an extra endgame dungeon.
That's super awesome. Have you played Dragon's Dogma?
Can you use motion controls to climb on the monsters?
Okay, no, fuck you.
I hope not. But no, I have not played Dragon's Dogma, so that'd be a cool game to play.
I'm excited for you to play Dragon's Dogma. That game is extremely special, in my opinion. It is a game that is made. It was kind of the big test for Monster Hunter in the West, in my opinion, because when you fight the giant monsters, it's like you're fighting the equivalent of a Monster Hunter boss. Like, fighting a Rathalos or something. But instead, you have more of a grabby mobility type mechanics, which is obviously shown. And, like, the ability to just climb a fucking, like, chimera and go to the snake part and just be like, I don't want this here anymore. It's enticing. Like, it's a really cool game in terms of how you can play it. But it is a fucking massive RPG, so definitely beware of that. Like, you will have to put the time. But it's perfect for Switch, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like the Switch needs more just like good like
big RPGs.
RPGs where you can just like waste time, because like there's not much like super time waster games. Like, you can put hours and hours into Mario
that
and
aren't
Zelda,
online, right? Like,
but
to put hours
know.
into Mario Kart, you really do need to be playing the online, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you're playing docked, yeah, of course, there's no issue there. But like, in terms of like just sitting in your fucking bed and not wanting to get up and do anything, like playing Skyrim or playing Breath of the Wild is fucking awesome, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, those are the two that come to mind. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as well, but that one has a little more commitment to it, I feel. Which Dragon's Dogma, I feel, definitely falls into the other category of being like, you know what? I'm just gonna play Dragon's Dogma and go do a dungeon. I'm just gonna go do that. And you can.
I mean, it's definitely one of those games where if you get fed up and put it down for 6 months like I did, you can pick it up 6 months later and still know what you're doing.
It's true. It definitely is. It feels like, I know it's like kind of a humdrum comparison, but it really does feel like a D&D game, like that you're playing alone. But it's really cool. I enjoy it a lot.
That's Dragon's Crown, homie.
Well, you're right. Okay, no, Dragon's Crown is even more that, but Dragon's Dogma also does that a little bit. Like, you do get dialogue choice, and you do get like a lot of really unique interactions that is very Dungeons & Dragons-esque.
There's a lot of Dungeons & Dragons-esque moments wherein you throw your companions at enemies and hope for the best, yes.
It's very true. Especially if you're using the heavier set, where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna launch you. Hey, wait, what are you guys called again? Oh, we're called pawns. Oh, that's right, throws. Like,
there's also a weird, like, I'll say on the PS3 when I played it, there was like a weird sub community within Dragon's Dogma where it's like people making cosplay characters and putting them up on the pawn market or whatever.
They're still there, man. They never went away.
Good.
I hope that they keep the pawn like pool for the Switch. I hope that it's not a new pawn pool. I want that all to be
you gotta
one
pay an
big
extra
thing.
$6.99 to Nintendo a month for that.
Oh yeah, we got to get on that.
And
well,
half the time it won't work like the rest of the Nintendo services.
So, Jesus. I mean, true though. So, speaking of Nintendo Online, I'm gonna barrel us into. We're just gonna hop around a little hoppy hop, a little hip hop, and we're gonna look into the fact that 4 emulators have been discovered within the Nintendo Switch Online app.
Yeah.
This is a like a big. So there was a big data mine that happened for the Nintendo Online update that has been rolling out. And the biggest thing is that it's pretty much confirmed now that we are getting SNES added into the Nintendo Online, which is
which is like
exciting.
Tiny Toons, the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's gonna be like the rest of them, where no one wants to play these games.
I mean, I think that it's going to. Well, first off, let's take credit where credit is due. The Backdash Awards definitely, like, for biggest disappointment.
They're called Dashies.
Excuse me, when the Dashies occurred.
Is that the E3 press conference from Bethesda? I thought I heard Todd Howard.
No, stop it. Bad joke. I need to cut that out. I need to make a timestamp.
No, nope.
Bad joke.
You can make a timestamp on your end, pal, but my audio's been going a lot longer than yours.
Yeah, no, well, luckily we get these audios separate, so that doesn't matter.
Don't give away our trade secrets. No one knows how podcasts are made. Magic.
I'm keeping these, you're right, I'm keeping these in, but the part that needs to be cut is cut.
Bless.
You can't hear those ads saying racial slurs. They should really take those down off of the Nintendo site. Anyway, so after some data mining of the NES Nintendo Switch Online app, we have seen a bunch of different SNES games were found. And luckily, like you said, Tim, these aren't like a bunch of games that you're kind of just going to be like, oh, cool, I'll look at this once and never touch it again. It has the ringers. It has Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. It has Demon's Crest, which is fucking crazy to think about. It's a cool RPG. It has Yoshi's Island. It has Kirby's Dream Course. It has fucking Kirby Superstar, which is 3 different games. Like, the list goes on. Super fucking Metroid is on there, for Christ's sake. Like, they have some real all-star picks, which is dope, because, as I was saying, the Dashies, Big Papa Q gave out that big disappoint to Nintendo Online's NES library, and the fact that it wasn't really expanding. So I'm glad Nintendo listened to us and decided to...
Us specifically.
No,
we
are taking credit. Yeah, no, it was us.
We have at least 3 Nintendo devs listening to our podcast
Yeah,
every week.
it's them, 2 other people, and then the 4 of us.
And then your sample listen, you're right.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But anyway, SNES Classic coming. Well, not that, but the SNES portion of the Nintendo Online is most likely going to be coming pretty soon. But the big thing is that the data miners have also said that, and now this is one, the SNES stuff we can pretty much confirm. This stuff I'm going to chalk up to being rumors, and it's that there are 2 more emulators that were found, up to 4 within the app. As spotted, the names were as follows.
Tiny Toons,
Tiny Toons emulator, which is Kachi Kachi, which is the NES Classics code name for the online. The Kano, which is the SNES.
I believe it's pronounced canoe.
I believe
Anyway.
it's pronounced Kino.
I believe it's pronounced shut up. I hate all of you.
Oh.
And next one is the Hyoko, which we don't know, and the last one is the Count. See there, are you happy about that one? Please tell me how else to pronounce that one.
The what?
Count. So it's Hyoko and
Oh, the
Count.
cunt.
Nice, thank you, amazing, cool. Glad we have that on there. Family friendly, totally monetized.
Are we aiming to be family friendly? I've made some pretty not okay jokes on this
Hey,
podcast.
it's okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Dashies has a horrible, like, actual referential autoerotic asphyxiation death.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, you're right.
I actually felt bad about that one, but it's in there.
It's in there.
It's in there.
So Hyoko and Count, those, it's weird because we really don't know what those could be. You boys got any idea what they could be bringing? I have my picks.
Yoko and Count.
Hyoko and Count. What
Hyoko.
could those emulators for the Nintendo Online possibly?
It's spelled Count.
Count. Yes.
Is there?
That's obviously.
There's a Castlevania game for SNES, right?
It's not. Those aren't going to be specific. No, Tim. Here, these are emulators.
It's the Nintendo 64 because you count numbers.
Count.
Okay.
It's for
That's
emulators,
actually
I
really
see.
fucking good, Quinn. Like,
Was there like a math system for Nintendo?
I think Quinn hit it on the head. Like the count is most likely
It's a
N64.
TI-84.
It's a fucking calculator.
Oh, it's
They're
like the
adding
TI. It's like the TI-84 running Skyrim.
Yes.
Yes.
They're adding the TI-84 version of Super Mario 3.
That's gotta be
onto
it.
the NES, onto the Nintendo Online. It has to be. That's also confirmed. So look forward.
Obviously, the best version.
to that. Obviously the best version. Honestly, the definitive version. I think that's what they are running on.
Pretty sure the
ABBQ
definitive
right
version
now.
is the TI-84 Silver, but you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. We're gonna have to fact check you on that. But regardless, I think most likely what we're looking at here is the Hyoko and Count are probably just going to be the respective N64 and GameCube emulators that are being brought onto the Switch. Which, if they are, what that is,
How funny
that
would
is-
it be if they made the GameCube one like Free Willy or like Flapper or something?
or like
Flipper,
like Echo
Flipper.
the Dolphin GameCube?
Yeah, like Echo. And it's like, yeah, we get it, Nintendo. You're clever.
You're clever. We get you.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Funny people.
Funny people. Hey, is Mario Sunshine on there? No. Is Melee on there? No. Is
Mario
Luigi's
Sunshine
Mansion
on there? No. Good.
Fuck you. Mario Sunshine's fun.
It's a good-looking game, and it's fun up
pretty
until
game.
you get to the Sandbird level, and then
I mean,
the
Sandbird level.
Pachinko level, and it's just like, okay, I'm done playing this game.
Hey man, Pachinko level. I mean, I think those levels are mandatory too.
They are. That's the
Yeah.
worst part.
Sandbird's fucking mandatory. Sandbird's a fucking nightmare. Like, as a child, I remember fucking, like, that level gave me odd.
I honestly think that that's the reason I quit playing that game as a child.
Sandbird?
I am 100% sure.
I believe it. That's a good reason. The little
Because I
coins
felt
that are
like-
on the top of the wings that you have to, like, perfectly
Exactly.
jump.
Yeah, when they're on
Yeah.
the top of the wings and then it just turns like 2
Yeah.
seconds. After 2 seconds, it's not. I don't know what Nintendo were thinking for that one.
I mean, people can do it. It's just, as children, I mean, like, if you could probably do it nowadays. Maybe not you. You hate platforming, but...
I do hate platforms quite a bit.
But, regardless, Sunshine's a good game. I like Sunshine a lot. Luigi's
Sunshine's
Mansion
a great
original would be a fun one to play through. I know me and Q would be down for that. That one would be nice to go through again. Love Luigi's Mansion 1. And not on the 3DS. But
Isn't the 3DS one bad?
yeah,
I just
3DS one unfortunately just got kind of shafted. A lot of quality dips.
If they do a Luigi's Mansion port, they gotta leave all like the like bugs and shit in so we can speed run.
Yeah, well, that's
it's got a really cool speed run.
It does. Yeah,
if they leave in the Mario
really
64 speed like glitches, I want the stupid one where Mario's like sliding up the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh god, I forget what that's called.
Fuck yeah, there's a fucking name.
Something stupid. It has. Oh yeah, dude. Everything has a name.
Yeah, speedrun community loves to deem that shit. But I think the cool thing is that luckily, like what we can tell from the NES online library is that these games don't get patched. They don't get updates. Like you can still do the same run of Mario 3 that you can on a regular NES cartridge. So the only thing they add,
you can't patch those games.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's very true. Well, you can, but those are what re-releases are. But
yeah, that's like the Super Mario Collection or whatever that.
Yeah, the one that came out on the Wii. Yeah, the like All-Stars pack, I believe.
Yeah, All-Stars, that's it.
But the thing with these emulators is that they exist for one reason. It's to offer this kind of like Netflix for gaming that Nintendo's pitching. Which if
God.
Let's be real, if this well, I don't know if Netflix for gaming is the real thing because it's not like you're streaming the game. Like that's more PlayStation Now, and that's the biggest travesty of anything. I fucking hate that service. It's goddamn horrible service in my opinion. But this one is, I believe, way more nourishable. Like I think Nintendo Online has a lot of potential, and the fact that now we have lit the flame under Nintendo, us exclusively.
Yeah,
I think us. That it was us. Quoted. I think the fact that SNES is on its way, and within the idea that within this year we can get 2 more added in, is mind-boggling. Because I don't think we might have understated the fact that the SNES emulator has like 22 fucking games like spearheading it, and like a lot of them are killers. And so, imagining the N64 library, like what you could bring to the table with that emulation, like. Not to mention the GameCube, it's something to behold. Like if Nintendo does this and knocks it out of the park, I would honestly not be as mad with my Nintendo Online payment, because currently I'm kind of still peeved about it. Like we haven't gotten any improvements online. Like that's my big kicker, is that the online service isn't better. You are making me pay for essentially cloud saves and the ability to play NES games that I already could. So if they add these, you actually start to have a service that, is fucking worth the money. And is actually becoming a way better deal since it is still much cheaper.
It's almost as if it's a scam.
I mean, hey, Nintendo would never do you dirty. Oh, wait. They already did. But, we can look forward to that. Hopefully.
You guys can. I don't.
I mean,
Switch.
Yeah, it's fine. You can look forward to it with us. Just pretend.
I'm an elite PC gamer.
I'm an elite PSP.
I only play the PS Vita.
I actually do though. I sold all my other consoles and replaced them with PS Vitas.
Ooh,
it's not a bad choice.
It's not a bad choice. It's weird because I also
considering
bought
you're the only person I know in real life who owns. Well, no.
It's true.
I know one other person who owns a PS Vita.
Oh no, the record's been broken. I enjoyed my title while it lasted. I'll take the first one though. First person that you know to on a PS Vita.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Take that one. Sure.
I'm gonna hold that W. Oh, the W's melting and melting.
I don't know why you'd want it, but you can have it.
I mean, I will.
It's all yours.
It's all mine. Yay. Let me play House
Anyways.
Okay.
In other gaming news, we have Bungie leaving Activision after an 8-year, I think it was like 8-year deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Big one.
But Bungie is keeping Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Activision stock has dropped.
That's my favorite thing, is that the stock for Activision Blizzard, because what I think you're leaving out here is the just absolutely cornucopia of lovely little details that this isn't just Activision. This is Activision Blizzard. Like, don't leave the fact out that it is also the accompaniment of Blizzard, a part of this horrible, disgusting company that deserves nothing and should be delivered only misery for their horrible practices and awful awful treatment of
Can we
games.
talk about that little bit of Blizzard news after this?
We will. Let's finish off with what Claire
That
brought
shouldn't
to the
really
table.
be news because like it's fine. Like, who cares?
Yes, but we will hint on it. It's just like the company's share price has fallen by like almost 7% after trading hours on like a couple days ago. Like, my absolute Christ. I'm really happy. I know it's like I don't want to wish like ill will on people. I don't want people to lose their jobs. I don't want people to like be harmed and not be able to feed their families. Like, I don't want that. That is not who I am.
We don't need
not
another
that kind of
Telltale
person.
situation.
No, I don't. Yes, I want workers and creators. I want them to be funded. I want them to be fine. But what I really want is I want companies to get their shit together. Like, conglomerates, companies, they're not your friends. They're there to be criticized. And Activision Blizzard deserves to always have a finger wagging in its face for pretty much all of its fucking, all of its practices. Like, it should go fuck itself until it learns to not be a horrible mass of black goo. But yeah.
Actually, Activision is also under a fraud investigation right now.
Oh my god.
For real?
Yeah, I haven't looked too much into it, but some people are thinking it's kind of just like a publicity stunt
No.
type deal from like the guy who's like spearheading the thing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about that, but that is a thing. I guess look out for that.
Wow.
We might get more Activision Blizzard news in the future. You never know.
That is crazy. Actually, here I have an update about the stock drop. For fucking, I believe this was recorded at Thursday. I know I said 7%. That was at the beginning of the week. By Thursday, they had a 10.5% drop. Holy fucking shit. It's probably only gotten worse. Good.
So, like,
Seriously.
what do you guys think Activision is going to do? Because, like, I know Destiny was kind of like one of their like
Their
big
big,
games
yeah.
that they focused on a lot. So, like, do you think they're gonna move attention to like trying to put Call of Duty as like their big game, or like?
Probably.
Yeah,
But I feel like Call of Duty's not in the best spot ever either right now.
I think
besides,
Blackout has kind of put it into a better light, just because that is a really it's a battle royale with money, which gets people. So it's like, but even still, you're right though. People aren't going to Black Ops 4 for its multiplayer, like its multiplayer modes. Like, they're going for battle royale.
yeah.
So it is an idea to like pivot to Call of Duty, because like you said, like the biggest thing is that Bungie, they took Destiny with them, which is phenomenal, because that means that Bungie's now not only able to support themselves, hopefully, or find a new parent company, but they're also able to keep their property that they wanted to build from the ground up, which they couldn't do with Halo. They like, obviously Microsoft would never have let that go, but they were able to keep Destiny from Activision Blizzard, which is phenomenal. So
But I
think
feel like I don't think they really had a try
really
to get Blizzard to get Bungie, or not. Fuck.
it's
To get Destiny.
yes.
Destiny 2 isn't in a good place.
It's not, but I think that if anybody, like, if any company that like has the fan base behind it and like has the like kind of support, I would say that I
Do they
believe
though,
Bungie
after they
has.
killed off everyone's favorite character?
Oh my god! Shut up! Shut up!
My
Kate
6 and I make funny joke.
They're gonna point and no, but see, the best thing that Bungie can do now is point to Activision and be like, they made us kill the kid.
Oh, what if?
I wouldn't do it. I'd lose my shit. That'd be the best. But I don't know. I think it really does like pose a really interesting question. It's like, what does Activision and Blizzard pivot to? And if you want my personal opinion, and let's not be like, we're not gonna do hearsay here. This isn't just a personal opinion. This is what they're gonna be pivoting to. I'm just gonna lay it out. We're looking at a full Tenchu remaster, boys.
Tenchu?
Thanks, guys. Way to sandbag me completely.
Are you talking about like Blizzard's first game, or not Blizzard? Bungie's first game?
No, Tenchu. Tenchu? Activision made
Is that
Tenchu.
Pikachu with 10 tails? Like what?
Do you
what is a
seriously not know what Tenchu
Ooh,
is?
that's a cool Pokemon idea.
I hate you both. Tenchu was the ninja
Nintendo,
game.
hire me already.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. I pulled from like a 1997 Tenchu was like released. What the fuck else do you want
your
from me?
heart out. We got
I was a
Tenchu.
child at that time.
Okay, fine.
was-
They made other Tenchu
Wait,
games.
when did it
Tenchu
come out?
Shadow Assassin existed. The first Tenchu came out in 97, but they've made
So
more.
you were a fetus.
I was a baby. I was whatever. Anyway, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is just gonna get remade again. Activision did that.
Yay.
Whatever.
The last one was
if we're
so
gonna,
good.
No,
It
we
wasn't.
should remake. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 was really bad. The
Yes.
only reason that game came out was because they were about to lose the Tony Hawk licensing, so they shit out a game as fast as they could to make money off of it. Fun fact.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Well,
Now you know why that game's so bad.
I mean,
What are
I
you
did
talking
already.
about?
Yeah.
Oh, Pro Skater 5, like the
Skater
really,
5.
really
Yeah.
bad one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, enough jokes.
Didn't
though.
they do a
The Simpsons
remaster of
Wrestling?
like 2? Or that was on.
They did in a Xbox Summer of Arcade. They did a like re-release of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Cause
It was a
like
digital only.
in a kind of related thing. I was watching AGDQ this week, and
Nice.
I was watching the Tony Hawk like VOD because
Yeah.
I'm not staying up to watch the real one.
I mean, it's up late.
They always do the Tony Hawk block really late, and
Oh,
it makes me
it's like
mad
really
because
late,
I
or
actually,
really early in the morning.
Those are such cool speed runs.
Yeah, I know. I
Did
fucking
they do
love 'em.
Thug?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if they did
I don't know
it
if
this
they did
year.
do it this year. Yeah,
Mm.
they have in the past.
AGDQ has their weird rule about like they don't like repeating games
Yeah.
and repeating like runs from I don't know. They're weird.
I
Like,
mean,
they made,
it makes sense. You know, viewer
They made
retention.
Puncation. They made Puncation like debatably the best Super Mario 64 runner in the world. They made him run Bomberman 64 because they didn't want another Super Mario 64. Even though that's like the best speed game.
Everyone
but-
loves watching that, so I'm not sure why they would hurt themselves.
Yeah,
that way.
I feel like there are some staples. Like, I don't know how you would take out like Mario 64 or like Ocarina of Time. Like, how do you remove that? I don't know.
Yeah, like those are like the staple speed games. Like that's what. Those are the games that get people into speedrunning.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
yeah, like but like you said, like when you literally said it, it's just weird rules, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
whatever.
I think
Yeah.
they did that one Tony Hawk game where it's got most of 2 and then some of the maps from 1 remade this year,
Mm,
but I'm not sure if that was the only one on the block or not.
maybe. I don't know. Well, whatever. All we do know is that Activision's probably going to pivot to the Capella franchise, and that's going to be the new spearhead.
Did you say
Big
the
Game
Cabela
Hunter.
franchise?
Yes, cool. See, that
Lord.
one. I'm glad that one landed. I pulled
Oh
something out.
God.
Fuck you guys. I had to work. I was literally like combing through the files in my brain of what the fuck Activision has put out.
Let's look. Let's do a quick Google.
Let's
search.
not. We're moving away from this bit.
Nope.
All right, on to the next
On to
topic.
the next topic.
Game studios.
Game
on the
studios.
topic of game
Oh,
Yeah,
studios.
God, I already know what you're bringing up, and I'm not a fan.
As do
We
I.
have
but I will not spoil it.
Slightly Mad Studios
Mm.
coming out with the Mad Box in 3 years.
Wait, is this Soldier Boy?
No.
Stop it.
Did
Stop
you
it.
guys see
No,
that
no,
the
no,
Soldier
no.
I will
console
cut
is
this
back,
out.
but it's a
I'm
PSP
cutting
now?
This out. This is all being cut out.
No. This is not Soldier Boy affiliated.
I've literally
as much as I
timestamped it.
wish it was.
This is all cut out.
This is Slightly
Okay,
Mad
bud.
Studios. You know them from racing games because that's like the only fucking games they've made. They've made racing games, and they want to get into the console market. They're trying to make a console that will be better than the PS5 and whatever the new Xbox is.
This
Xbox
thing
is
looks like a
saying-
router.
Yeah, it's the shape of an M. It's disgusting, but they're saying this console will have the same specs as the PC from about 2021. So
My ass.
they're saying, well, it comes out in 2023, I believe.
Okay.
Or something
So
like
it's gonna
that.
be 2 years late.
It's gonna be 2
Yes.
years old.
Yes.
Wow. Dating your
It's either
console.
2022 or 2023, something like that.
Wow.
But they're saying they're gonna have like all this support. They'll have a whole library of games. They're saying it's gonna be VR ready. I don't really know what to expect from that,
My
considering, like I
toilet will
said,
be VR ready in 2022. Like, what the
right?
fuck is...
Yeah, I don't know. The like just coming from a racing game, like racing games, to like I'm gonna make a console. I don't know.
I feel
I don't
like
know
the
how it makes
idea
sense.
of getting into the console market past 2010 is a fucking death sentence. Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
like
Like,
Valve couldn't even do it
no,
with
they
their Steam
couldn't.
machines and shit, and that's like an actual like company established in
Yeah.
the industry. Like this is just like kind of
Not
random
only like
dudes.
for making games, but also for like an entire platform already for selling and like
This
loading and
company's not even
releasing.
publicly traded.
No, it's not.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, this is it's just mind-boggling. Like it's fucking freeware at
Oh,
this
they made
point.
Project Cars. Okay.
Kaz.
Yeah, that's what I see. What I'm saying,
Dude,
like,
Driver
it's just
Car?
car games.
Do you think it's just gonna be exclusively car games?
I hope so. That's the dream right there.
Ain't it just?
It's just fucking car games. But
Fucking
yeah, no. I think that the idea that like anyone would try to get into this console market nowadays without working with one of the major three is like on their fucking like you're doing some kind of drug and you need to give me something because that'll extend my life to fucking the outer sphere. Like I don't know what the hell these people would be thinking. It's just kind of it's just silly. It's just silly. Like,
yeah. I never said it was a good idea.
No,
but
you-
it's
you
an
definitely
idea
did.
that they have that
Yeah.
they are going to try to do.
well, Godspeed. Good luck, Kaz. Good luck, Kaz, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck. You
Cars.
fucking deserve it. You like Kaz?
You deserve it. You deserve it, Project Cars.
You deserve a Project Cars company whose name I've already forgotten. Who I will say, Quentin, don't remind me, so it gets lost to the annals of time.
The name of the studio,
Don't worry.
Slightly Mad.
Thanks.
You'll remember it. You'll remember it in 2023.
I'll remember
you're
it when we
crushing the
review
competition.
this story in 2022.
Do you guys think that like their thing, they really were into like Alice in Wonderland?
Oh my god.
Wait, why?
Because
we're
they're
all
all mad
mad.
in there.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. we really set that one up, Quinn.
I
Good
set that joke
job.
up so well. What's
Yeah,
wrong?
And I felt...
You did. You fell right down the rabbit hole. Man, we are just so
God
fucking...
damn it, stop
I
it.
feel disgusting. This is slimy. So...
This is my resignation from
This
the
is-
cast.
I'm here, Quinn. Just hand it to me. You are on my left. Thanks. Too bad I ate it. Doesn't exist anymore because it's in my stomach. So, moving into a little bit lesser known games. Not lesser known. I would say, indie games aren't lesser known. They're just on a little bit of a different plane. And that is going to be a little game called Celeste. Get some details on possibly having some upcoming DLC content. So that's like really fucking rad.
Isn't that game almost a year old now?
But yeah, the main yeah, well,
I mean, I'm not trying to rag on the game. I'm just, it's a little. Who am I joking? A lot of games don't get DLC until like a year in.
I think it's going to be free. Like that's like the kicker. It's
it's
free
like a
add-ons.
content pack update.
Yeah, it's free add-ons for everybody. So like, there's no date, but it won't be ready by the anniversary of the game, which it's like, so January 25th won't be it. It's one like continuous chapter, so there's no B-side, which is what the game has for its main game. It is going to occur after, obviously, the like hardest difficulties. There are new items, and it's going to be free on everything. But yeah, it's looking to be really cool. Like I don't know, I think I'm the only one who's played Celeste here, but it looks really fucking. It is a great fucking game. Like, Celeste is one of my like honorable mentions of last year. Like, it was one of the most solid platformers I played throughout 2018 that came out that year, because obviously, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze I played on the Switch, but that came out a little while later. earlier. um, but yeah, I think that we'll definitely see a little bit more of Celeste. Like, I mean, just barring like this update and everything else,
I mean, I can't say that I'm excited either way, but
that's fine.
or I'm not excited either way. More that I just don't feel very strongly either way about this game.
It's okay. I understand that.
Not huge into the platform.
It's on my to playlist. To be
Yeah.
fair,
Do you own it, Quinn, or are you
I
waiting
was-
for it to like go on sale?
no, I was gonna buy it, but then I bought Okami HD.
You know what?
Hell
You know what?
yeah.
That's a fucking good. That's a good one too. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could feed birds seeds.
You can. You could.
You can go
It's a good
fishing.
game.
Dogs can train dogs.
You could bark.
Fucking God,
You could
Okami's a
bark.
good fucking game.
You can play as a really chubby little Shiba Inu if you unlock that later. Sorry, I mean that's not a spoiler. You just beat the game and you unlock new fucking.
It's fine.
skins. It's also a 20-year-old game at this point.
Luckily, you cut out for me, so I'm still totally fresh. I don't even know what you said. All I heard was that's kind of a spoiler, so I'm still good.
I said you fight the aliens.
No, not the aliens in my Okami game. It's an old game though. Like you're right, but I will literally always buy Okami on everything if I have the ability. I'm pretty sure I own it across 4 platforms now. So
That was one of those games that I wanted to play on PS2 and just
I-
never did. But now
it was
I'm
one of
here.
those games
Now
that I
we're
wanted
here.
to play on
That's what
like
matters.
PS2, Wii, PS3, Switch.
I played it first on Wii.
That's a cool experience though. The main reason I'm excited to play it on Switch is because it's going to have the gyro, so like it'll be able to track the motions. Because I think it's way more like, I don't know if intuitive is the right word, but I don't know. I just like the idea of being able to paint the picture, the strokes instead of having to use the stick.
Oh, I've been playing with the Pro controller. I completely forgot.
Yeah,
about,
you can do it with the Joy-Cons and like get the motion in there. Like that's currently how I'm planning to play Okami HD when I get around to it, and also how I plan to play like the World Ends with You. I want to try the motion out because that's like kind of how I played it on the DS.
That's another game I should watch. That's whatever.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to add more to your already longer existing
yeah.
backlog. But it'll get there eventually when it gets there.
We want to add more to your Rocket League distraction.
Yeah, I
list.
don't want to add more to the Rocket League
Yes.
distraction list. That's fucking
Gotta get
That's
the
too
champ,
real.
You know?
champ. Fucking champ. That was your 2019 video Game Boy resolution, so you got to hit that.
If I don't, I will commit.
It's
So we're
true.
gonna talk about the big story of the week.
Let's talk about the big story.
Oh
of the
yeah.
week.
How the Gearbox CEO or whatever he is.
Oh yes. Okay, so
I want to get that in
this-
before we wrap.
yeah, this is my big story. This is my favorite story of the week that I've found. So we have Gearbox. I believe he's the CEO, Randy Pitchford.
Good old Randy.
That sounds right. I think he is. The
Yes,
CEO.
Randy Pitchford is the CEO.
He's a fan of Medieval Times, the restaurant, USB sticks, and camgirl porn.
Does can we get a who was on it?
Who was on the
Yeah, what camgirl?
USB drive? I don't know. I'm not
gonna
sure.
find out.
We're gonna dive.
We're gonna find
We're gonna
out.
go get the USB drive.
But so there's been a lot going on with Gearbox. Gearbox is in an
None of it
interesting
involving
state.
what game they're working on, mind you.
No,
Like,
no.
fucking goddamn
No. Nobody cares about Gearbox's
I
games
guess.
anymore. Okay, Borderlands had its run. Now we just care
I
about
really
the
want
drama
Tales of
that
the
they
Borderlands
create.
too. That cannot be understated.
Okay,
Fuck you,
whatever.
Quinn.
That's not important right now. What's important right now is porn.
Okay, you're right. You got me.
So actually, it all started off.
Dude,
With,
whoa.
Whoa, what?
Okay.
So, he's not like it didn't come out. He admitted this on a podcast.
Oh no. On this
Yeah, no.
podcast?
I listened.
no, yeah,
on
we
this
broke
one,
the story.
yes.
I
I listened to a little bit of the podcast.
my favorite little excerpts here, like taken from, and it's quote, "It's a woman who is masturbating," quote unquote. Pitchford said, and when she has the experience that appears as if she's having an orgasm, a huge amount of fluid comes out of her vagina. This is not a sex worker.
Yes.
This is a fucking magician.
Oh my God.
End quote.
End
Yeah,
quote.
that's why.
Thank you,
that's
Randy.
why he
Wow.
had that specific video. That's why he had it on the flash drive. That also contained information about upcoming games that Gearbox was making.
Aliens,
And apparently
Colonial
sensitive
Marines
information about certain staff of Gearbox.
Oh no! Oh, that's a bad. You do not want to
But
staff leak.
here's the biggest
What's the
kicker.
biggest kicker?
Here's the biggest
Give me your biggest
kicker of
kicker.
all of this. You know where this USB drive was found?
Where?
At a fucking medieval times.
I'm pretty sure we said this, and we're roping back.
No, I said he likes medieval times.
Oh, so it was actually at a medieval times, though.
Yes.
It was at
Oh.
a medieval times where he left this USB drive,
Huh.
and somebody found it, and apparently it made its way back to Gearbox, and it like circulated through the whole office, like people were checking it out,
kind of-
and before you know it, everybody there knew
Everybody
that,
knew that
he was
fucking
into
magician.
what he was into.
Everybody knew the magician.
Yes, everybody knew the magic trick by the end
Well,
of the day.
Guys, I found her handle.
What is it? Who is it?
Are we
Giving her
really
a shout
plugging
out.
her?
It's not a
on
name
this
so much as
podcast?
it's kind of a weird fringe line. Her handle on this site was only 18.
Wow.
Yeah. He
He's riding the line
some
there.
of the people thought that it was like underage porn, but he made sure to like clarify.
He like
that it
cited
was
his sources.
barely
He's like, here's the link to
legal.
her account. Here's her personal email address. I've had private shows.
Here's my credit card info so you can donate to her for me.
Here's here's my credit card info. You need to give her my credit card info so she can be Frieza. Jesus Lord.
Do you think his his account name on the site was like Claptrap? Whatever his birthday is?
I hope so.
No.
Boy, do I
His
hope so.
account name was like whatever that guy's name was. Fucking it's Handsome Randy.
Handsome Randy.
Handsome
Yeah,
Randy. Yeah, that's the one.
That's the name.
that's amazing.
But-
Jesus.
Guys,
Oh,
wait.
man. We
Wait,
got one
guys.
more?
There's
Oh,
more.
No.
Ooh,
There's
more.
more to
Here's
the
my
Gearbox.
Why?
So, originally, Gearbox sued their former general counsel, Wade Callender, saying he used company funds to pay for his tuition for his MBA. He paid a home loan and other personal expenses. After he got his MBA, so the agreement was he was supposed to stay with the company and do all this stuff. He left the company after a year after getting his degree. And then he countersues, saying Pitchford took a $12 million bonus that was supposed to be an intended advance against profits of Borderlands 2.
Wow.
So Gearbox has a lot going on.
None of
right
it
now. They have a
games.
lot to deal with. None of it good. None of it games. Good job, Gearbox. Good game
Fucking
company.
bad job.
Thanks, Randy.
Thanks, Randy.
Handsome
Thanks, Randy.
Borderlands. I don't really like Borderlands. I actually really don't like Borderlands, so like I don't. Like I said, the only good thing to come out of Gearbox has pretty much been the fact that Tales of the Borderlands was made. Everything else is really just kind of whatever. If you play those games nowadays, it's kind of a time capsule of really shitty old humor. Like
Yeah.
it's almost kind of awkward in a way.
What, you don't think that encrusting a unicorn in diamonds is funny?
No, that bleeds and
Oh.
that bleeds though. That was funny. Why is it bleeding?
Oh, it's not funny.
No, why is it bleeding though?
Fuck, dude, I thought that was really funny.
Nice. Did you think that the guy named like
Shooty McKillface?
oh I'm trying to remember the dude.
Oh, 'cause that's a character.
That's creative.
That's really creative.
That's good shit.
No, it's like
How'd
it's
they
like
think of
2
that?
toes, and then the little subtext. He also has 3 balls. Like I don't.
Oh, that's from Borderlands 1.
That was from Borderlands 1. Yeah, that was like the first
That's-
boss
that
of
is the first
Borderlands
boss,
1.
100%.
Yeah, I remember that because it's burned into my delirious head. Because I played Borderlands 1 when I was very severely ill, so I hated it.
I only remember that because I never made it past the first boss in Borderlands 1. Like, I beat it, and then I just, like, kind of stopped
Yeah,
playing.
same.
After I gave you my game?
Oh no!
Yes.
It's okay. You didn't miss much. Borderlands 2 is a significant improvement over the first game.
I mean, yeah. I won't even lie about that. Even I played more of Borderlands 2 than I did of 1. There is a lot of good changes, but I mean, none of it compares to Brink. Let's be real.
Oh, Brink's not.
So I'm
Brink's-
gonna
Brink's-
tender my
Brink's a
resignation.
Yeah.
It was in my contract that we would never bring up that.
Also,
game,
also
but,
coming in from the left. Now I have to eat another resignation. Fucking dude, my god.
I'm pretty sure we spent an afternoon in high school one day destroying Tim's copy
Yeah,
of
we
Brink,
did.
didn't we?
Yes.
It's
That's
a
a
good
good
time.
time.
Definitely a good time. Man, I wish it just like I feel like did we bury Brink? Did we not?
I feel like we did. Like, we just smashed shit out of it
Yeah,
in the driveway.
I feel like we joked about burying it and never did it.
I feel like I think that we're all still on the chopping block of being assassinated one day by a Brink copy that became sentient through just pure hate.
It's because we didn't
It's because
bury
we
it.
didn't bury it.
Mhm.
Brink will rise again.
It's like your standard horror movie where you disrespect the dead.
It's true. We disrespected a dead game and further demolished and killed it with such malice that it fed into Brink, and now Brink will one day finally exact its revenge by fucking killing us.
Brink 2,
I
baby,
welcome the
win.
day.
I welcome the day when Brink.
I'm like the third brother in Harry Potter. I'm gonna welcome death with open arms.
I welcome the day when Brink will fucking slit my throat in my sleep.
It does a cool parkour move over cover and kills me.
Oh my god, it's the best.
Dude, I had such high hopes for that game.
Yeah, I bet you did. Do you know? I don't even think. Actually, wait. Are they still who made Brink? I think that
I don't know.
actually,
I
I
don't
think
know.
if I can remember, I'm pretty sure it was Splash something. I know that I think I only know this because they went on to make
Splash, like I'm only 18. Randy
It's
Fitchburg's
developed
favorite
by
game.
Splat. It was developed by
okay,
Splash.
cool. So I
Damage.
remember the first part. I only
Splash Damage. What a fucking stupid studio.
I
name.
only know them because I know they went to work on Gears of War 4.
Oof.
Real quick, guys. Copies of Brink are $3
Oh,
on
what a steal!
Oh boy.
That's actually just
Gaming
that's the
masterpiece.
original copy of Brink that we had reproducing and trying to find its way back to us. We don't fall for it, boys. Holy shit, Tim! Did you know that Brink was published by Bethesda?
Yes.
Wow, hindsight.
It's something that I blocked out of my mind, but yes, I did know that.
Hindsight, dude.
This was all. They were just
Is
preparing
Brink
for
the
Fallout
original
76
Fallout
with Brink.
76?
Might be.
Is Brink gonna get added into Fallout 76? Where the fuck is my Brink reference in Fallout?
Where are my Brink, my $20 Brink emotes that don't give me new animations?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo,
But nah, on to the real news of the week. Soldier 76 is gay now.
yeah,
That's pretty
very
cool.
true. And he's actually getting added into Brink, and everyone else is now going to be gay.
A lot of people aren't happy about this.
A lot of people aren't happy about this because they're fucking stupid man children.
I'm never playing this game again. It doesn't make me feel like a man.
It just...
I
identified with this
I
character.
I don't care that they did it. I'm just confused
If you read-
as
if-
to why they're giving backstories to these characters.
Because they
Overwatch
don't have
does
any, and
a
they've
lot
been
of- Well, it's
progressively
because
adding
that's what
them over
everyone
time.
says. If you remember when Overwatch was coming out, everyone and their mother was like, "Oh my god, all it needs is story content for all these amazing characters." And so Blizzard kind of capitalized on everyone saying that, and is now making, animated shorts, elongated comics, motion comics, and they're just putting more and more into it. Which, I'm not against that. Flesh out your characters. I mean,
I hope they make the gerbil character a surrogate
I hope-
mother.
For
That'll
Winston?
be its backstory. Yes, for Winston. The gerbil is Winston's mom.
But Hammond's a man.
Confirmed.
no, yeah, that's even better.
Like, I'm not saying that can't
That's
be a
even
thing.
better,
I'm just saying,
dude.
It's a really deep lore.
And do you know
Okay.
do you know who the other father is?
There's not another animal character.
Reaper.
No,
I
it's
think.
Brink.
Oh,
It's Brink.
It was
The
it
entire
was
game of
the
Brink is
entire
the
time.
dad. Oh, golly jeez.
Fucking
That's how you make
Oh,
make
shit,
gorillas,
JR.
kids. You get a video game and
I
a
swear to
hamster,
God, they
and
snapped their copy
they
of
make a
Brink in
monkey.
half. Okay, we are ending it. We have to. It's too far gone. We've said its name too much. It knows.
Once you bring up Brink, you can't come back.
Yeah.
one day I'll be living a normal life and I'll distantly hear, "It was me! It was me all along!" And I'll see a copy of Brink sitting on my counter.
and then below your counter is both Quinn and I's rolling heads. As he's already killed us and is now here for the final
He's already stone
trifecta.
cold stunnered you through the table.
He's gonna, yes.
I've been fucking no. Quinn got stunnered, and somehow the Brink copy gave me the people's elbow, and now we're both dead. Thank you all for coming out to the Backdash. We will be back again next week with more amazing news coverage, and by amazing news coverage, I mean we'll start a topic and we'll bring it back around so that we can talk about Brink again. No. Y'all have a good one. All right.